YouTube, Greg here. Time for an unboxing. These are games I picked up, some of them tonight on May the 15th, as well as pretty much the last month or so. So let's go through these and check them out. Let's start with the PS4 stuff. Tonight I took advantage of the 4 for $20 at GameStop, so had to find, it was a bit of a challenge finding 4 $20 games to be eligible, but I found some. So first up we got F1 2021, and I have several, I think 2017 and 2022, so I don't mind adding this one to the collection for my PS4. Next, one that I'm a little embarrassed to admit, on my PS5, when I got the launch bundle from GameStop here in Olive Branch, Mississippi, one of the games I got with it was Miles Morales, Spider-Man. And it had a code to get the original Spider-Man as well. And unfortunately I let that expire and didn't get it, so that sucked. But anyways, luckily I found Spider-Man, the PS4 version, and added that. It was today as well. Honestly, I haven't played this, but I hear very good things about it. Miles Morales is pretty fun. It's no big deal not being PS5. This may be one that I can just install on my PS5 and it'll automatically update. I'll see about that. But at least it is PS4 Pro enhanced, so at least I'll still get my 4K. My TV can only do 60 frames max anyway per second, so I'm not really concerned if it's anything more than that. I won't be able to take advantage of it anyway. This is an older one that I picked up, I want to say early last month. Pac-Man World Repack. And I actually played this at the Japanese festival in Costa Mesa when I was down there for work / a mini vacation to see my sons play Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was amazing. He was starring in it right before he graduated. Again, congratulations, Gregory. I love you, and good luck on your new adventures. He's going to be a big actor someday. Anyways, this game looks interesting, but again, I believe this was the 4 for $40 last month. Picked it up. Also, this was another one last month. This Assassin's Creed game, I heard pretty good things about. I know a lot of them kind of lost favor with a lot of fans, but this one supposedly is pretty good, so we'll check it out. Again, this is Pro Enhanced, so that's all good. Check that out. And I thought I had all the Resident Evil games in my PS4 collection, but I did not have 8 yet. I was lucky to pick this one up as well. And again, of course, it's Pro Enhanced. I think all these are. I'm not sure about Repack, if it really needs to be. No, it's not, but that one don't matter. I guess the rest of them are, so that's good. That's my PS4 pickups for the last couple months. I'll do PS5 real quick. Tonight, I picked up this one. I'd never heard of this, but I was looking at it. I looked up reviews, and it got pretty good reviews. Horror title. I guess it has some jump scares, so that'll be a fun one. Maybe Halloween, I'll play that if I'm not working. But yeah, House of Ashes, I guess, from the Dark Pictures anthology. Again, I've never really heard of this, but it looks pretty interesting. Alright, and this one was picked up last month as well, and this one is Guardians of the Galaxy. I know movie games usually aren't very good, but this one had very good reviews. A lot of people seem to like it, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Okay, that's PS4 and 5. I'll do the single Dreamcast game. I picked this up at that awesome bookstore last month. Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast. Be happy to add that to that collection. And finally we get into the Switch pickups. And this was one of the ones, again, taking advantage of the 4 for $40 deal. This is one I'd never heard of, but anything with cars looks interesting. I guess when I took the labels off, I noticed this is a GameStop exclusive. Hopefully it isn't complete garbage. I saw a Mustang on it, so I was like, well, that kind of sold it for me, so we'll see. Another one I picked up last month. I missed this one. Gregory had told me that it was available new for something like 20 bucks or something. It was like a crazy sale at GameStop, I believe, or maybe even at the Nintendo store, although they pretty much never have good sales. But I missed out on that, but I did get it at the 4 for $40 last month, and I'm glad to have it. Yes, it's quote used, but it looks to be in great shape, and that would be Super Mario RPG. So this one looks really good, nice little remake. And again, on the 4 for $40 I picked up was Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I do have Super Mario 3D World for my Wii U, but this one, there's some slight changes, I guess, for the controls and something with the enemies, that they move different or faster or something, I'm not sure. But anyways, I'll check that out. This next one, out of all the games I have that I bought recently, this is one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most. It's number 2 in a series of 3, and I actually want to find the first, which looks really good, as well as the third. And that would be Taito Milestones 2. And as most of you know, I'm a big fan of arcade games, especially from the golden era, the early to mid 80s. And one thing that really sold this for me, again, it's a arcade compilation of 10 arcade games, so I'm in automatically, but basically one game in particular is, if you don't know yet, you will soon, that my favorite genre in gaming of all is shmups. You know, the shoot 'em ups, 2D scrolling shooters. And one of my favorite is Darius. I love Darius, all the versions of it. That's on there. As well as, oh yeah, this is the 3-screen version. I remember seeing this in the arcade. It was so awesome. It's literally a sit down. It actually has 3 screens. It's like really wide screen across. I want to say it's from the early 2000s, but I actually played it. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to pull that off. Hopefully it'll be stretched on the widescreen. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Taito Milestones 2. Next one is, I think this was buy 2 get 1 free, and that's where I got the 3D World Bowser's Fury. That was last month, I know. So yeah, this was the buy 2 get 1 free. That's one of the games, that one. 3D Mario World Remake and Bowser's Fury. The next one's a newer game that I really wanted to get, and I just kind of never got around to getting. I was happy to find a mint copy of it, and that would be Super Mario Brothers Wonder. This one looks so cool. A cute little game, kind of trippy, but the graphics look great. Just classic side-scrolling. It's like a 2.5D, I guess they call it, where it's kind of like 3D World, I guess, where it's a 2D side scroller, but it's got 3D elements thrown in. That usually, if they pull it off right, I'm a fan of that. That looks cool. So anyways, I'm really looking forward to this one. Finally, I played demos of it on the OLEDs in the store. I'm glad to finally own this. That'll be really cool. And the next one's kind of like a grail, I guess. I have all 3 of these games, their original versions, on the N64, the GameCube, and the original Wii. It's skyrocketed in value, and it's kind of stabilized now, but I already see it charting higher in the upper 120s up to 150s. So I thought about this one, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. And this was the big one in the buy 2 get 1 free last month. That would be the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Yeah, I paid, I'm a pro member, so $114 for it. But honestly, that's not that bad. In the store, I was checking eBay, Amazon, and everyone was like $150, $130. So I was happy to get it for that price. I would have been happier if I would have jumped on it. Folks, Nintendo does this stuff. They'll have compilations like this. They'll do the limited edition and they literally limit it, where they only make a certain amount of copies and then they pull it from the market. So if you don't get it, and you have to wait for people that want to make a profit, and they'll basically sell it at a much higher rate, and that's what's going on now. So someone somehow traded this into GameStop, apparently. Who knows? These could be old stock that I've seen. Literally, I've had friends that work at GameStop in the past, and they literally told me when stuff has to go to pre-owned, they'll literally take new games, peel the wrapper off, and then just stick a pre-owned sticker on it so they can move it. It's a weird business tactic, but for some reason they do that. Anyways, like I said, I actually have all three of these games already. The N64, I have Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine I have for my GameCube, and I have Galaxy for my Wii. But again, these are all slightly upgraded. I'm sure Mario 64 is upgraded visuals, like a HD remake. Anyways, it's nice to have these. If nothing else, it's a limited game. I'm quite the collector, so I'm happy to have that as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So really, out of all these games, the three I'm looking the most forward to are Super Mario World, the 3D All-Stars, Wonder, and Taito Milestones. These three I'm super excited, looking forward to. Of course, Soul Calibur, booting that up on my Dreamcast, that'll be fun too. Anyways, that's my pickups for April and May of 2025. Some of these might be March. I think the original 4 for $40 was late March, early April. Anyways, that's the latest game pickups, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.